This is the Financial News Network. I'm Christy Duffy. Coca-Cola Company reported earnings this week, beating consensus estimates with a net income of $2.06 billion or 88 cents per share. Revenue was a slight miss, however, coming in at $8.43 billion versus analyst estimates of $8.3 billion. Still, revenue was up 5% year over year. Joining me to discuss KO and what's next for the company is Erin Smith of Argus Research. Erin, how were KO's North American business results?
We thought they were very strong. They were very similar to second quarter results, almost, same volume growth, and we expected another quarter of strong growth, and we were pleased with the results.
Okay, unit volume in the U.S., is it slowing?
No, it kind of stayed the same as second quarter, and it sounds like the company's a little more is very optimistic that trends are. Muhtar mentioned that the company is still stabilizing in North America, but trends are improving. So I think that's a very good sign.
Did developing countries continue strong growth?
They still had strong growth in the emerging markets. If you want, we saw good growth from China and Russia return to growth this quarter. We also saw good growth in other international markets that have been relatively challenging, such as Japan and the Philippines. And Coke has really invested behind these markets and tried to stabilize them and get them to improve. And so it's a very good sign that trends are improving in these markets. So
then where was the weakness in revenue?
I think the biggest weakness overall has been Europe. It's been a little bit weaker, and that's especially Eastern Europe has been overall weaker. They did see good improved trends in Russia, but when I'm talking about the trends, I'm really looking at the volume trends. Overall, some of the pricing hasn't been as strong. The company's pricing was flat in North America, and they've kind of a lot of the growth they saw from volume growth was because of the company's they changed the pricing and packaging to become more value focused, and I think that's helped results. So that hasn't really benefited on the pricing side.
How did a weaker dollar impact Coke earnings?
Well, actually, this quarter they really had minimal impact from the dollar, and they expect that to continue through the fourth quarter. They actually expect minimal impact. They do engage in hedging and other types of ways to offset currency impact.
All right, KO shares have been trading higher recently in the $60 range. Where do you expect the stock to move from here?
We have a target price of $68. It's a 12-month target price, and we do expect continued share price appreciation over the next 12 months. We expect the company to benefit from the integration of its North American operations that it recently acquired from its bottlers, and to benefit from improved trends in both developed markets and continued solid growth in emerging markets.
And your outlook for full year 2010?
Our earnings outlook for 2010 right now is $3.52, so it's about 15% share price increase year over year. And we expect some of the trends from the third quarter to continue through the fourth quarter. The company does expect some moderation in growth rates from some of its developing markets, China and Russia, for example. But overall, we do expect continued solid trends in North America, and we think the improved trends in the Philippines is very encouraging.
Can we expect to see improving revenues?
Yes, I think full year revenues will be up. Probably we expect it to be mostly in line with the current quarter's 5% increase, and we expect the full year to be around that, up that amount as well.
All right, thank you, Erin. For further updates on the Coke Company, subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is the Financial News Network. I'm Christy Duffy.